Oh man. I, Trump. Uh, I just can't believe it. Trump is such an ass. It's unbelievable. I can't even more believe that Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer can't put Trump in his place. They've got no spine. It's simple to put Trump in his place, even if it's in his turf, on his terms. It's easy to do because the evidence is against Trump. And so, yeah, you just turn it on him. You just have to say, Mr. President, you don't have a cement wall. We're not going to give you the wall. You're threatening to shut down the government because you're not getting your wall. You're a criminal, Mr. President. Lock you up. Lock Trump up. Lock Trump up. And Trump would just go nuts. He'd cancel it right away and leave. It would be so easy. Why can't you guys do it? You talk about, oh, if he goes low, we'll go high. Or if he goes low, we'll kick him. Kick him. It's simple to do. See, because guys like that, who go low, who pull those kinds of stunts, all you have to do is throw it back at them. They give, but they can't take. That's the great secret. And the problem is that Chuck and Nancy don't know how to go low. It's just unbelievable. Trump is such a dummy. It's unbelievable. He's illegitimate. All you'd have to do is hit the trigger points for him. Because all you had to say, Mr. President, you're illegitimate. Congress is going to do whatever they want. You're illegitimate. If you veto our bill, we'll just override your veto. It's just that simple. You're an illegitimate president, Mr. Trump. We're not listening to you anymore. We're not working with you anymore. You're going to prison for the rest of your life. He would be furious. It would be hilarious. Lock Trump up. Lock Trump up. It's simple to do, guys. The facts are in our favor. You just put them in their place. They can't take it. They give what they cannot take. It's that simple. He's illiterate. He's learning how to read as president because he's been forced to have to read statements. So it's real simple. It's real simple to put an ignorant person in their place. And you can even go deep with him. Mr. President, we're no longer funding Saudi Arabia with weapons. You're committing genocide on the Yemenis people. You're a mass murderer. You're a genocidal murderer. You're going to prison. If only I were a skilled late night comedian. But they're going to have so much fun with this tonight. I can't wait to watch. Oh man, we're in such trouble because if Trump was only smart, he'd know that all he has to do is not shut down the government through vetoing Congress's bills. He just declares martial law. He's been doing it with the acts and the executive orders he's been passing. He's already got the camps established. He's already got the military force throughout the United States. So all he has to do is say, I'm declaring martial law, we've got an internal domestic threat that we need suppressed. And then he can lock Hillary up. He can do everything he's boasting he's going to do, but never does. He doesn't need the CIA or the FBI or the ICE or any agency. He just does it. He gets the military to do it. It's that simple. He can't do it because he's a coward. So that may be our one saving grace out of all of this. But the fact that nobody is removing him, that's not right. Because I posted the video on MSNBC's Last Word with Lawrence O'Donnell last night, about how they set it all up. The president is not above the law. The Constitution doesn't guarantee it. The FBI policy is just a policy. It is not constitutional because it allows a president to get away with crimes. The FBI is allowing Trump to get away with crimes by not indicting him. It is impeachment and removal from office that Congress does their thing. But to sentence him for crimes has to be done through the courts. And he's committed crimes. It has to go before the courts. And so, yeah, it's that simple. And Congress has failed to make Trump responsible and remove him from office. They are aiding and abetting. It's pathetic. So, yeah, Devin Nunes, you're a co-conspirator. Orrin Hatch, you're a co-conspirator. Paul Ryan, you're a co-conspirator. Chuck Grassley, co-conspirator. You're all co-conspirators. You've committed treason against the United States. You're as bad as Trump. So it's just going to get uglier and uglier, people. Why is no one listening? Why is no one believing? It's just unbelievable. Trump lies. He lies all the time, and people don't get that. They're saying, we're not sure. He's got a mental illness. Maybe we can use the 21st Amendment on him. No. This is the tactic. I've seen it as a kid growing up in California. This is what they do. You lie all the time, every time. You lie about lying. You change your story as you change your lies. You never reveal the truth to people. Because if you reveal the truth, then you're busted. But if you continually lie on everything, people are like, I don't know what to believe. And yes, if you're dumb enough to be their friend, they're going to lie to you. But, some people, they get with people that do the same thing, and so they're both lying to each other, and they're spreading the lies of each other. And that's what they do. They've done it. It was my generation that brought out this kind of behavior. And that's what Trump is doing. He doesn't tell the truth, not because he's a compulsive liar. It's because that's his strategy. He wants to commit crimes. And in order to effectively commit crimes and get away with it as a rich man, you've got to lie. That forces the police to actually find evidence of what the truth actually is, because you've been lying to them the whole time. So they can't follow your lies. All they'll know is that, okay, yeah, this is a lie. They don't know the truth. So they've got to figure out, okay, well, what is the truth that's going on here? And that puts too much work on them to actually do anything. And it's just, You know, you've got him for lying. That's sufficient. Remove him. Get rid of him. And Pence has to go too. Everything Trump did has to be reversed. Has to be revoked. We need a new election. Ah, man. And we gotta quit using voting booths with the digital internet voting machines. Gotta go back to paper until we can figure out how to protect our internet. So, if you haven't seen Trump's speech today in the White House with Chuck and Nancy, look it up. CNN has it. Some guy calling him Space Force News or something. He's reliable, unlike ABC. Back in the beginning, where I was looking, I left Fox because Fox was not covering Trump. So I went looking for ABC, and I watched their speech rally that Trump gave. And then the next day, I'm finding out that Trump had said such and such that I didn't hear from ABC's coverage. And so I found somebody else who covered it, and lo and behold, yeah, he said it. Oh my, ABC. And so I went back to the ABC's. Sure enough, it wasn't there. ABC had edited their coverage of Trump's rally. They were protecting Trump. And I, of course, responded, communicated with them, saying, hey, you guys censored Trump's thing. What's going on? And they responded by saying, become a member, and then you can read our reply. So, screw you guys. I'm not going to become a member so I can figure out what you're doing. So, yeah, I don't trust ABC as a result, and I don't trust Fox. But that's just hilarious what Trump does. And it's sad because he's destroying our nation. Like I said, ABC's doing it, Fox is doing it. They're all doing it because Trump is president. When you have corrupt and bad leaders, that sets the example for others. And others think they can get away with it. You got to have good people in government. Otherwise, you destroy the nation. So I don't want to ramble on too much. I just wanted to point out that Trump's an idiot, and it's easy to put him in his place, and nobody's doing it. Put him in his place.